questions there. And the another option is asking your questions on the kailasa.org website. In that website, you will have an option to ask your questions on the WhatsApp chat that you will be seeing there on the left hand side of the chat of the window, website window. You can always ask your questions there. So with all these methods, first the asking questions on the YouTube channel itself under the Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda YouTube channel, and the Kailasa's SPH JGM Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook, @Sri Nithyananda Twitter handle, Sri Nithyananda Instagram profile, and kailasa.org, that website. On these 5 platforms, you can always put your questions, your prayers, your offering for blessings, and Devi Parashakti will bless you and see your questions, and she will manifest through Swamiji to reply to your and give response to your blessing messages, to your offerings. Thank you. And we will be moving on to the next session after this short break.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your 3 eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
1 or 2 times have Ganapati Darshan, Venkateshwara Baba Samadhi Darshan, Devi Baba Samadhi Darshan. By 3rd time, 4th time, you will see every prayer you are asking those beings, Ganapati or Venkateshwara or Subramanya or Parashakti. Simply those prayers become reality, and the relationship between you and that cosmic beings built. I tell you, each Baba Samadhi Darshan is a spiritual treat. Enjoy. Spiritual feast. Enjoy. Don't miss it. Never miss a Baba Samadhi Darshan. Enjoy Paramashivam, which is introducing and making you cognize the cosmic principles and cosmic beings. The state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. There are some great spiritual sciences unique to Hinduism. Subtle, otherworldly, but definitive sign. Manifesting the cosmic beings in Archavatara, deities in Nijavatara, living incarnations is possible. Understand? Kriya Pada of Vedas and Agamas elaborately explain the whole science of making the cosmic beings manifest in Archavatara, deities and Nijavatara, living incarnations, both. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, literally those cosmic beings manifest through this body. Just like how they manifest in Archavatara, deity, they manifest in Nijavatara, Pratyakshavatara, and give you all the boons you ask, bless you. You see, each God is an independent intelligence to lead you to enlightenment. Each God is a bridge for you to achieve the Shivatva, the ultimate Shiva consciousness. Krishna is the bridge for you to achieve the Krishna consciousness. But Shiva consciousness, Krishna consciousness, all consciousness is one and the same. Ultimate consciousness only. So that energy itself completely expresses.
Just like Radhika, when I see my own sweetness in the mirror, I become eager to taste it. I find that the only way to relish this sweetness is through the constitution of Sri Radhika.
Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a window to the infinite expanse of consciousness, allowing us to glimpse the formless in a way that we can understand. It cleanses the karmas of lifetimes. It awakens our biomemory to the space of Paramashivam, the ultimate consciousness, and creates a deep and lasting transformation in us.
Once, Arunagiri Yogeshwara, my guru, gave me an instruction and then he asked, "Will you do it?" I was shocked. I immediately folded my hands and said, "You are God, you are Shiva. How can I not do what you say?" He laughed and said, "No, only if you know I am the guru who is going to make you experience God, you need to listen to me." Understand? The most powerful cognition is God is Guru to make you realize you are God. Only then you will achieve enlightenment. Guru is the manifest form of Paramashiva. Paramashiva is unmanifest source of Guru. All powerful cognitions, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. This is a fundamental truth. Hinduism is greater science. We do everything centered on greater science of cosmos called Vedas and Agamas. That is the branding of Hinduism. That is the core center of Kailasa. That is the way Kailasa should manifest and live.
Nityananda, completing with all the viewers, due to intense samadhi, Swamiji is in. Today, we will not have the live Devi Parashakti Akashic reading. Instead, we will have a recorded satsang. But this is a chance for us to sit and prepare ourselves to receive the message that Swamiji is going to give in this session, in this satsang. We have seen today by the testimonials of the different participants that how they have prepared themselves through all these years to realize and to receive the blessings, the boons of Devi Parashakti, manifesting through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. The innocent space of feeling connection, of surrender, of feeling the intimate relationship with the divine, with the master, and offering gratitudes. Only the gratitude is the offering that we can offer to divine, because everything we have, me and mine, is yours. Then how I can offer something which is yours to you? The only thing which I have is the feeling that this is mine, this is me. Let me offer that to you. Let me offer me and mine at your lotus feet. This is the greatest offering anyone can give. And the space of offering, the space of offering everything you have, the me and mine, at the feet of the divine, at the feet of the master, at the feet of Devi Parashakti, is what we can take from the lives of the people who are manifesting the Parashakti Akashic readings in their life. We can also learn that how we can offer our gratitude in not only as a feeling of connection, but also in a very tangible way. You can always offer your gratitude for the benefits and the miracles that is happening in your life, in our lives, through offerings of different metals, different offerings that we have discussed, that we have seen. And you can always offer super chats and super sticker as a way to express your gratitudes towards Swamiji, towards Devi, manifesting through Swamiji. So now it is time that we prepare ourselves to receive Swamiji and the message, the satsang that Swamiji is going to give, that is manifesting directly through Kailasa from the being of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Let us all sit straight with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line and reverberate ourselves with Mahavakya, remembering Swamiji, manifesting Parashakti through his being, and remembering him. Let us go into meditation and prepare ourselves to receive Swamiji. Let us all sit straight with our head, neck, and spine in straight line, and remember Swamiji and reverberate with Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
நித்யநந்த பாதம் தாங்கும் பாதுகை அளவில்லாத புண்ணியம் கொண்ட அதி அற்புத பாதுகை ஆதிதேவ நித்யநந்த பாதம் தாங்கும் பாதுகை அளவில்லாத புண்ணியம் கொண்ட அதி அற்புத பாதுகை சோதி தெய்வம் நித்தியம் வரும் சேதி தன்னை கூறவே சோர்ந்திடாது பிறவி தாங்கும் சீர்மிகுந்த பாதுகை சோதி தெய்வம் நித்தியம் வரும் சேதி தன்னை கூறவே சோர்ந்திடாது பிறவி தாங்கும் சீர்மிகுந்த பாதுகை ஆதி தேவ நித்யநந்த பாதம் தாங்கும் பாதுகை அளவில்லாத புண்ணியம் கொண்ட அதி அற்புத பாதுகை ஆதி தேவ நித்யநந்த பாதம் தாங்கும் பாதுகை அளவில்லாத புண்ணியம் கொண்ட அதி அற்புத பாதுகை கூடி வரும் கோடி பக்தர் ஆண்டவனை காணும் பார்த்து ஏங்கும் பெருமை கொண்ட பரமன் நித்தியன் பாதுகை கூடி வரும் கோடி பக்தர் ஆண்டவனை காணும் பார்த்து ஏங்கும் பெருமை கொண்ட பரமன் நித்தியன் பாதுகை லோகத்தையே காக்கும் நித்தியன் பாதமலர் காத்திடும் யோகம் தன்னை தாங்குகின்ற நித்யானந்தன் பாதுகை வேதியனாம் நித்யநந்தன் ராஜநடை இடுகையில் வேதநாதமாய் விளங்கும் விந்தையான பாதுகை வேதியனாம் நித்யநந்தன் ராஜநடை இடுகையில் வேதநாதமாய் விளங்கும் விந்தையான பாதுகை பாதுகை நித்ய பாதுகை பாதுகை நித்ய பாதுகை பாதுகை நித்ய பாதுகை தேடி தேடி கண்டிடாது மாலை சோர்வில் ஆழ்ந்திட நித்தியம் நித்தியன் பாதம் பற்றும் பாக்கியம் கொண்ட பாதுகை தேடி தேடி கண்டிடாது மாலை சோர்வில் ஆழ்ந்திட நித்தியம் நித்தியன் பாதம் பற்றும் பாக்கியம் கொண்ட பாதுகை தனையன் சாற்றும் பாதுகைகள் தாங்கும் பூமி தாயினை அமைதி ஆனந்தத்தின் எல்லை கொள்ள செய்யும் பாதுகை தனையன் சாற்றும் பாதுகைகள் தாங்கும் பூமி தாயினை அமைதி ஆனந்தத்தின் எல்லை கொள்ள செய்யும் பாதுகை நித்யானந்தன் நடை பயில துகள் கிளப்பி பூமியில் ரோக சோக தோஷம் தன் சரணடைந்த பக்தர் தன்னை கருணையோடு ஏந்தியே பரமனித்தின் பாதம் தன்னில் சேர்த்தருளும் பாதுகை. பாதுகை நித்திய பாதுகை, 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 பாதுகை நித்திய பாதுகை. அஞ்சலென்றடைய அபயம் தரும் லிங்கம், ஆனந்த நித்தியன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம், பிணி நீக்கும் உயிர் காக்கும் ஞான ஒளியாக பூத்த நித்யானந்தன் தந்த உயர்லிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம், ஜோதிலிங்கம், அற்புதலிங்கம், ஞானலிங்கம், நித்யன் தந்த.
ॐ नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Welcome you all with my love and respects. Welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Shri Mahants, Mahants, Tanedar Kotari, visitors, viewers, everyone sitting with us all over the world. Today, Chitra Paurnami and Bhagavan Shri Hanuman Jayanti. Important date in our Sangha, as today is the day Tiruvannamalai Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham was inaugurated. Actually, the Arunachala Sarvanya Peetham I inherited from my gurus. That's a traditional Guru Parampara. The Guru Peetha I inherited. He started an ashram in Tiruvannamalai. That happened on this very day, Chitra Paurnami, in 2008, April 19. So now we are celebrating 14th anniversary. So I correct the date. 19th April 2008 we started, and now it is 14th anniversary. Years. Wow. Blessings to everyone. My pre-monastic family, which donated the land, property for that ashram, Banunainar, my father's father, grandfather's sister, was married to Banunainar. He is the family elder. And he donated this Tiruvannamalai Nithyananda Dhyanapitham property has a history where Paramashivam has given me darshan earlier itself. When he came to know about it, immediately he donated. His son, of course, his son Soundaram, their family, all of them donated the property, and on that very property the ashram stands now, 14 years now. I bless all the devotees, disciples, founders, donors, everyone who is involved in making this ashram into reality, and today it stands as one of the important kshetra in Tiruvannamalai and for our whole Sangha. My blessings, and lot of spiritual activities are happening there, from temple, Annalaya, Arunagiri Yogeshwara's Jiva Samadhi, library, the heritage center, everything is happening. I'm so happy about all the things happening there. Blessings to the team led by Ma Gurucharana, beautifully reviving the whole Tiruvannamalai Nithyananda Dhyanapitham. Actually, before this ashram itself, we got another property in Tiruvannamalai and started the ashram, where my father's samadhi is there. I think that happened in 2005 itself, much earlier. But this ashram is in the Girivalappadai, prominent place. And we also have multiple properties and ashrams now in Tiruvannamalai. But everything is administered from this ashram, Nithyananda Dhyanapitham. My blessings to everyone. Today is also Bhagavan Hanuman Jayanti. Hanuman is one of the Siranjeevi incarnation of Rudra, Mahadeva himself. Hanuman took birth much before Ramavatara. Because he's a Siranjeevi, he served Rama. And then even during the Krishna Avatara, he was there and he is there. He is even now here. It's not that you can't call the Siranjeevis like Markandeya, Hanuman in Vas in the past. No. They are all present. They are all present. Even now when you connect with them, call them, immediately they appear, bless. Blessings to all of you on this auspicious occasion. 14th anniversary of Thiruvannamalai Nithyananda Dhyanapitham. I know all of you are too busy along with me. From the time this Vedic New Year is born, Chitra first, back to back, almost every day 2 or 3 programs I am giving. Darshan sessions, programs, everything. Parashakti Bhava Samadhi Darshan and Parashakti Akashic reading. Too many intense programs, Samadhis, Bhava Darshans, Bhava Samadhi Darshans, sessions. Especially Parashakti's manifestation is something extraordinary. It's not that she is manifesting just through this body, Parashakti's Akashic reading. I'm seeing while she is manifesting in this body itself, she is so actively manifesting in many of my Balasans' bodies. I'm able to see whatever she is reading through this body, those words appearing in all their brains. The other day, I was literally seeing every word appearing in front of my eyes. Means Parashakti was reading out, was appearing in front of Nithyananda's eyes. In her third eye, it was appearing. In her brain, it was appearing. Actually, she was not able to understand what's going on. She was getting confused. What? I am thinking something, but some other words are appearing in front of me. And still now she has not even recognized what was going on. Only I know. She could not understand what is going on. She must be thinking that, oh, I am thinking something, but some other words are appearing in front of my eyes. Why? Whatever was shown to me, whatever was I was reading out, the Parashakti was reading out, the uttering, the same words were appearing in her brain. Nithyananda's name I told now, there were few more Balasans who got third eye initiation, who have been initiated into this Akashic reading. I saw in front of all of their third eyes, those words appearing. It was very strong and beautiful. So I saw very clearly that Devi Parashakti is here to do some great work, something extraordinary. Because this is very rare. I have seen she appearing at the same time, simultaneously in multiple bodies. See, whenever Kalabhairava manifests and does the Akashic reading, he does just through this body. But Parashakti's Akashic reading, I see she opens up in this body and multiple bodies simultaneously. It means we can easily verify the authenticity of the people who are getting initiated. Because if, for example, if Nithyananda does not see what Devi is uttering through this body, and she just starts talking, if the words are exactly same, then we know she is 100% authentic. So now easily we can cross verify through whom all Devi is manifesting and doing this Akashic reading. I am seeing through multiple bodies she manifesting. And the same words appearing. We can even train the Balasans. You can sit and just see what Devi is reading out through Swamiji's body, whatever she is revealing, blessing, talking. The same words appear in front of them and they utter the same words, then we know she is manifesting through them also. Intense superconscious breakthroughs happening. Wonderful manifestations of Kailasa happening in multi-level. So many wonders, I don't know what to tell, and I'm like a wonderstruck. How we have the word understand, we should have a new word, understand. Wonderstruck with what is happening. I'm also seeing that this body is manifesting as light bodies and moving around in multiple places, traveling, giving darshan, initiation, power manifestation, Devi manifesting, and Parashakti doing all this. Wonderful. Parashakti is manifesting intensely, making herself available to all the devotees all over the world. It's so nice. Full of wonders. The other day, one of our devotee doctor asked Parashakti for blessings to get healed from some of his physical health issues, some cancer. Parashakti blessed him. Suddenly, I'm getting the message that doctors are saying it is a miracle and it disappeared. He doesn't have it anymore. He's a very sincere devotee, very close devotee. I don't want to reveal his name. Maybe he himself will come on a satsang and share. He said, Swamiji, just doctors are saying, doctors who are treating him, he himself is a doctor. Doctors who are treating him, who were treating him earlier, they said, it seems they are saying, it just disappeared, Swamiji, it is not there. After Parashakti blessed. So I'm just wonderstruck. Not healing alone, multi-levels. Parashakti's manifestation to God. I think Parashakti is all out. She decided to make the Kailasa and decided to revive the whole ecosystem and reach out to people. She's going all out. After all, I am a Shakta. All of you should know that From the time I know me, I worshipped Devi. I am a Shakta, fundamentally. All my behavior, thought current, and day-to-day lifestyle, everything is more Shakta-centric. Yes, I am fundamentally a mother worshipper. Shakta. Of course, I know the truth. Shiva and Shakti is one and the same. Paramashiva and Paramashakti is one and the same. It's not too different. But as an expression, I'm basically a Shakta, worshipper of Devi. Much to tell about this Parashakti Akashic readings. Today we have one more session. Directly come and enjoy. Came today for the satsang just to bless all of you and bless Tiruvannamalai Ashram and all the devotees associated to Tiruvannamalai Ashram, volunteers, everyone. Blessings to everyone. And also Saraswati Jampala, Ma Nitya Tripureshananda, birthday blessings. With all the auspiciousness, you will be with me. I'll be with you. Blessings. Blessings for all of you. And the whole joy, bliss, Kailasa and Sangha is experiencing all over the world. Especially after Parashakti started manifesting and doing the Akashic readings, Arulvaku. Oh God. I wanted to give you one secret to all of you. Do this Panchabhuta Yoga. See, whenever you want to ask any question to Devi and receive the answer, on that day, do this Panchabhuta Yoga. Means, apply only mud on the body and take bath. Don't apply any chemical on the body to take bath. Just that Puttuman means that anthill mud. Only that apply on the body and take bath. Don't apply anything else. That is mud. Earth part, earth component. Second, water. Drink only water that day. Don't eat, drink, don't do anything other than drinking water. When you come for the Parashakti's Akashic reading, at least for a few hours, prepare yourself. Maybe 10 hours ahead. Just drink only water and keep yourself active. Third, the fire in your stomach should be allowed to burn without any food dumped on it. Just the pure fire. You can chant Omkara to intensify it, or Mahavagya, Ajapa Japa, but pure fire, no food, nothing. That pure fire should be encouraged. And just be in the free air, open space, breathing the whole sky at least few hours before. And intensely unclutch to get the power of the space, Akasha. See, listen. Akasha is an intense energy. Just like the other bhutas, like earth, water, fire, air, the Akasha also is a pure consciousness. It is intelligence, living energy. Once you start unclutching, you manifest Akasha's energy in you, consciousness in you. So do this Panchabhuta Yoga. Your questions will be surely answered immediately by Parashakti. If you just do this Panchabhuta Yoga and come for the Devi's Akashic reading, she will simply answer your questions. I'll repeat. Apply the ant hill mud and take bath, or even clay. Don't use any other chemical. Take bath just with the mud. Second, drink only water. No other food or juice at least for 10 hours ahead. If possible, that whole day. Third, intensify the Agni in your stomach without dumping any food on it. Just through the Omkara, Ajapa Japa, ignite it, intensify it. Fourth, walk around and breathe in an open space, at least for a few hours before. Try to unclutch as intensely as possible to receive the Akasha energy, Chitambara, Chitambara, that energy of cosmic space. With this Panchabhuta Yoga come to and give your boons, the boons you are asking, and fulfill your prayers. Panchabhuta Yoga will make you receive this Parashakti's energy, will prepare you to receive the Parashakti's energy. With this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Paramashivam. Bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Paramattvaitam, the Shuddhatvaita Saivam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
श्रीकैलासपादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदि
Nithyanandam, Jnanapatiki Manual, under the guidance of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Let's start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukhanam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasudushnam Tattamasyadilakshmyam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Let's go through the disclaimers. Security measures. No photography, video, audio recording. Important cautions. Please be aware of the important cautions. What is power manifestation? Let's hear from Bhagwan himself explaining what is power manifestation.
All the 25 states of consciousness, when they happen in you, due to your chemicals and hormones, ups and downs, it is powerlessness. When it happens in you, out of your free will and consciousness, it is powerfulness. That's all. When you fall into sleep, it is powerlessness. When you enter into sleep, it is powerfulness. When you fall into dream, it is powerlessness. When you decide to dream, it is powerfulness. So I've added the ultimate powerfulness, Turyatita, in your whole being and doing. Manifest all the powers. Understand, power manifestation is nothing but cognitive shift. It is not work. It is cognitive shift. Understand? It is just cognitive shift. It's not work. Work is a 4-letter word. Power manifestation is cognitive shift. Playing life. Playing with being alive. Static matter, dynamic activity, strategic existence, all these three has no boundary. You are one with it. You are alive in everything. Everything listens to you.
Everything decides as you want. Power manifestation is cognitive shift, raising your frequency, not work.
Now let's understand who is Paramashiva. Bhagwan himself has
Let's move to the science of our
eternal,
manifestation.
unchangeable truth revealed in the source script.
Science of our manifestation is authentic, time-tested, foolproof, and scientific. Shastra Pramana, the Pramanas, the evidences for us to understand that all of us can manifest the powers of Paramashiva, experience the Parashakti in all of us. Shastra Pramana are eternal, unchangeable truth revealed in the source scriptures. The evidences from the Vedas and the Agamas. Apta Pramana, experience of the Rishis, Munis, Ganas, Nainamas, Alvars, Siddhas, all of them are authority of Hinduism. They have manifested all the powers of Paramashiva, which are scientific, time-tested, authentic, and foolproof. Atma Pramana, account of His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramasham, this millennium's avatars, personal experience of power manifestation. Bhagavan's very own Leelas. Beautifully, all these Pramanas for us is given to understand the science of our manifestation. Shakshi Pramana, the experience of millions of disciple, devotees, followers who are initiated by Bhagavan into the science of our manifestation. Pratyaksha Pramana, Pratyaksha, scientific, Pramana, evidences from science. Scientific study shows measuring the effect of being in the enlightened state, the complete thoughtlessness space. Bhagavan again and again clearly shows that each one of us is Paramashiva. That is power of now, power over now. That is what Bhagavan says, that each one of us have to manifest our reality, asking Bhagavan for the boon, the wishes, all that is beautiful, and Bhagavan showers on us for us to raise and experience the superconscious breakthrough. Each one of us every day manifesting the powers of Paramashiva again and again will get the glimpse of the superconsciousness and start moving into the higher reality and understand how the superconsciousness reflects in our brain. Beyond our parasites, there is something more in us. We are run by the identities, which are technically the parasites, the virus which is sitting in us. The biggest virus in us is the mind. Nothing else. If we understand that it is not going to hurt us, but it is a processor which can put us into the beautiful state. Bhagavan says, mind is a processor which puts you into deep sleep, which puts you into the dream state and wakes you up to reality, can always push you into the Paramashiva space also. Now all of us can experience the power manifestation. Let's start with the Shastra Pramana. Shastra Pramana are the eternal, unchangeable truth revealed in the source scriptures, the Vedas and the Agamas. This is Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Vijnana, the consciousness, Bhairava, one who experienced consciousness, Tantra, the method for us to experience consciousness beyond the mind.
For the power of remote vision is taken from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 63, Dharana 40. Sarvam deham chinmayam hi jagatva aribhavayet yugapan nirvikalpena manasa paramodayah. Sarvam deham chinmayam hi jagatva aribhavayet yugapan nirvikalpena manasa paramodayah.
Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Bhagavan Paramashiva says, one should consciously cognize, keeping the mind beyond the movement of thoughts, free from any doubt or root cognition that the whole body and even the whole universe indeed and are simultaneously of the essence and the nature of consciousness in the infinite space of oneness. Then the supreme awakening happens where one manifests the cosmic body. This clearly shows how we can exist as a cosmic body. If we understand the internal organ, how we exist, continuously we are the biological system which is happening in our reality as our microcosm. which is manifested as macrocosm in the higher reality. Again and again, Bhagavan beautifully shows us that each one of us can understand how it happens in our microcosm. That's exactly how it happens in the macrocosm. The body is just a reflection of what is happening in the outer world. If there is some trauma, immediately you feel the stomach. Your navel center starts feeling it, the worry. The fear, swadhisthana, lower than navel, starts feeling it. The fantasies, you start feeling it, the hormones, all the lower three chakras. Bhagavan beautifully says when you detox the body, it is ready to receive the higher consciousness more and more. When we detox the lower three chakras, we are able to receive and move to the Agnya, the higher chakras, the heart center, the throat center, the Agnya center. All of them get aligned to the higher consciousness when we detox. And Bhagavan gives a Panchabhuta Yoga, a simple remedy for us to experience the oneness with Paramashiva. And he says, if you have a mud bath and you do not use any of the chemicals constantly put us more and more toxin to the body. Even the water has fluoride in your place. It is going to make your third eye blocked. If you can make sure the water that you're using is not having the fluoride, and simply all the things you put on the body also matters. If you can apply the clay is something under the sand. If you dig a little bit, you will get a clay, the sticky mud. Or if you have the ant hill and you can take some part of the ant hill and apply, that's the excellent thing to apply on your body as a detox for all the toxins to just wither off from your skin. Each cell has intelligence. So he's asking us to clean our body, the muscle memory, with the mud, and then going to the water. The water cleanses. If you keep your body little hungry, it detox itself continuously. And just only giving the body water and not juice or any other liquid or any other solid keeps the body detox. Then chanting the Omkara mantra from your navel center deeply, when you chant, your frequency is raised. And we have so many scientific study what happens when you chant the Om mantra. And being in the Akasha, in the place where there is a vast Akasha, the Katakasha that we have stuck inside the body gets into the Chitakasha, the ultimate oneness with the Mahakasha. When we understand there's a small border that we get liberated between the Katakasha, our body, and the consciousness, our own idea of we are just our body, moving into the Katakasha to Chitakasha, becoming the Mahakasha. When you're in the open space, you feel that. You feel really enlarged and open, and lots of prana goes in. Bhagavan beautifully says, if you're under a banyan tree and you do the Trineta Kumbhaka, you are building a Kayakalpa body. And simply we can start experiencing more and more the third eye power by doing the Kumbhaka. Kumbhaka is when you inhale through the left nostril, hold. When you inhale through the right nostril without exhaling, hold. And then when you inhale through both the nostril without exhaling, hold. And when you want to exhale, only remove your left hand and let the air go only through the left. The right is still closed. And again start inhaling through the left nostril, hold. And then again through your right nostril, hold. And through both nostril and hold. This is called Trineta Kumbhaka. Having your vision in your third eye, just pointing to your third eye and doing the Kumbhaka, and under a banyan tree, or the Bhagavan has beautifully given the Buddha tree, any of that which gives so much of oxygen and that detox so much of the third eye for us to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. Doing the Kumbhaka 11 times in the morning, 11 times in the evening. Then you can increase to 21 times and 21 times. And finally, Bhagavan says 42 times and 42 times, then 108 and 108. And that's it. You will be completely detoxed and your third eye will start functioning so beautifully. The how you do the yoga in the morning during the Brahma Muhurta aligns you to the cosmic geometry. All these are given by Bhagavan. The simple integrity of the simple remedies that Bhagavan gives to build a solid body beyond any disease that is going to affect us. Instead of falling into the disease, we build our body. The Haritaki increases 300% oxygen level in our body. It's scientifically proven. All these are now proven, but Bhagavan has built the body for years for all of us, for us to experience the higher reality. Now let's go to the Apta Pramana. The Pramanas are the Rishis, Munis, Ganas, Nayanamas, Alvars, Siddhas who have experienced and who have demonstrated the powers of Paramashiva. This is from Sai Satchadetra. This is Sri Sai Baba scanned a devotee, the pain, labor pain, and he instructed his disciple to take the Vibhuti Prasada, to go and hand it over to the devotee. Many a times Bhagavan gives all the Prasada through the power manifestation. Power manifestation is a prasada for all of us to experience our own reality of Bhagavan in each one of us. Do not miss power manifestation, because you have to experience finally the whole consciousness in you as yourself. That is superconscious breakthrough. Bhagavan is showering on us. Yes, he is showering with the initiation, removing our karma, making us understand with powerful cognition, and giving all the detox program, all the things he's giving for us to have a superconscious breakthrough. More and more enlightened beings start happening on planet Earth. The planet Earth will be in a beautiful Satya Loka. That is what Bhagavan is building. And more the superconsciousness will happen when we sit and understand the power manifestation in each of us will break open to understand that we are the chosen one and we can manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. In 8 billion people, these are the handful of them all over the world right now manifesting this power. Bhagavan says, do Anga Pradashna. That means you just go around yourself and bless yourself that you are here right now to manifest the powers. Each time you manifest the powers, you are in oneness, complete oneness with Paramashiva. Because this is an enlightened state, that is the oneness with Paramashiva. You are in the quantum vibration as Paramashiva, not remembering your body, not remembering your mind, but just as Paramashiva, as himself, as Parashakti, you're sitting and manifesting the powers of Paramashiva. That very minute, Bhagavan says, even during the pujas, sit as 25 heads of Sada Shiva and manifest doing the puja, even for the puja. And here, manifestation is the way we are going to exist in this Satya Yuga. More and more we understand how we function and who we are, that each one of us is Paramashiva. Like the sun's rays, each one of us are rays of the sun, who's manifesting all the powers of sun and manifesting so beautifully as sun itself. That we need to recognize, realize, that is what he's pushing us to make us understand. Even though we have it, but we don't recognize it. Through these power manifestation, we recognize more and more the space of oneness with Paramashiva. Atma Pramana. Atma Pramana, Bhagavan himself speaks of the Leelas, his own, very own Leelas. Bhagavan narrates.
Smoking pot addiction in California, or village youth addicted to country arak in Aminjikarai, or middle-aged man addicted to violence and aggression in the remote corners of Madurai. Anybody having any problem anywhere in the world, how can this one science be a solution? Because it is solving. I am seeing. For example, today, the Kalpatar Darshan for the people in the Pattanam Ashram, one of the remote village in Tamil Nadu, and the Oman Sivagangai in the Middle East. Oman and Pattanam. People from completely different background. But both of them are going to do the same process, and the process works both of them, works for both the group. Few days before we had a Kalpataru for a group in Singapore and group in Mexico. And for both the team, every participant in both the group feels precisely it is for them and it is working for them. How is it possible? Sometimes I wonder, how is it possible? Understand, sometimes I wonder how the same science is working for a person who has a problem in Guadalupe to Kanchipuram, Phoenix to Piranmalai, all over the world. I realized, finally, end of the day, human beings are same all over the world, understand? We are all embodied consciousness. Consciousness assumes the body. That's all is the human being. And our consciousness is capable enough to create what we want in our life. Whether you are a tired, retired, old lady, almost waiting to die or about to die, or a young, energetic, excited man who is waiting to enter into life, you carry that consciousness. You are embodiment of that consciousness. You carry that Advaitic experience. You carry that universal energy. You carry that Brahmanda. Please understand, losing the memory of the experience does not take away the truth from you, because you forgot your oneness with the ultimate. Don't think the oneness has been taken away from you. Because you forgot, you are led to live in that forgetfulness, the state you created. Because you dream in the night, don't think the bed on which you are sleeping is taken away from you. In the night, while you are dreaming, you may be dreaming as if you are being chased in the forest by a tiger. You are running. Don't think just because you are dreaming that you are running in a forest, that the bed on which you are sleeping has been taken away. No. Because you wanted to have the dream, you are allowed to have the dream, but the truth remains as truth, even while you are dreaming. Same way, Suddhadvaita Satya, the pure oneness of the consciousness, the pure non-dual oneness of the consciousness remains as a truth, whether you are an old village lady waiting to die in a remote corner of the world, or a young, energetic man excited to enter into the life.
Shakshi Pramana. Shakshi Pramanas are millions of disciple devotees, followers all around the world who have manifested the powers and sharing their testimonial. Here we have one of them who has scanned and telling the details of the house.
Nithyananda, welcome back to my channel. Nithyananda here. Today I want to talk about the power of remote vision. Power of remote vision is a very interesting power to manifest, given by Sri Paramahamsa Nithyananda Swami. The power is able to describe any location and description of the location very clearly, even location that they have never seen in their life as so far. I have the fortune to do remote viewing for lots of people. It's literally like a CCTV, when you are away from home or need to find something that was lost. One time I was doing it for an elderly person. As soon as I started seeing a very old and gloomy street. The house was dark, beaten down, and very old and dusty. It didn't have positive outlook. This is what I told the elderly man. As soon as I told him that, he was kind of shocked. He said that he used to live in that place when he was a little boy, like 3 or 4 years old. He also said he didn't have a positive experience living in that house and that neighborhood. So when you do a remote vision, like above example, where people didn't have a good experience, the person gets healed and comes to the space of completion. The negative emotional attachment he had with the place disappears. This is the power of third eye doing the remote vision. Some other time I would do a remote vision for another person and he be able to see not their house, but the house they go to or have an emotional place they are attached to. This is a great information for the person who is consciously or unconsciously attached to a place, and this will help to remove that attachment. So remote vision power is an incredible power to have. Swamiji initiated the 44th Inner Awakening participant into remote vision, and yesterday they were able to manifest for the first time with 100% accuracy.
100% accuracy he was able to manifest. Now let's go to the instruction and guidelines to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. Each of these powers give us complete understanding how we can manifest all these powers, and simply by connecting to Bhagavan and manifesting Bhagavan in each of us. And it is quite possible. If you're new completely to this program, again and again understand Bhagavan himself has programmed this program. Whoever comes to Kailash Kotiyar manifesting power session, I myself will stay there and manifest through you. That is the beautiful tagline that we understand, that Bhagavan is here manifesting through all of us. And simply he blesses us, it becomes reality. He never used to come to Gurukul and never used to initiate the kids. I used to ask how the kids are manifesting. And he used to say, if I give you a leaf and tell this, if you show this leaf, they'll start manifesting. Simply they will do. He works in a different dimension, from a different angle. He's saying how he programs in the main software, that we start understanding that the changes occur in all the software. He has programmed that power manifestation. Whoever comes to this Kailash Kotiyar manifesting power session after the satsang, because of his initiation, darshan and diksha, we will simply manifest the realities. Here we are going to start working on the remote vision, scanning the house and writing down the happening of the house. You can have a partner in the group, or if you're in the Zoom, or if you're in the YouTube, Facebook, you can make partners. If you don't have a partners, you can also scan some of the VIP celebrities' house and write down and make sure you don't see anything or you don't know anything, and then go and scan and check whether it is true. If you have a partner, excellent. You can ask the partner who you have never visited their house, their childhood house, their office, or their early school days. It can be different things. You can ask the partners to first write down all the details. Then you can start scanning and make sure it matches exactly. All the powers be very authentic. No self-doubt, no self-denial, no self-hatred. It's simply a manifestation of Parashakti in all of us. So let's not mess up anything. No clues, no Bluetooth, nothing. Keep everything away. Only the currency works is oneness. The oneness is the space, the Advaitic space, which is a quantum physics that we understand. Everything exists as a vibration in quantum space, but we understand as a body, as an object, as things. But he says everything is one and the same. Everything is vibrating as an object, as a frequency, and each of the frequency can be tapped when we understand that higher reality. We are all nothing but the frequency. Only the muscle memory puts us into the bond and tells us that we are so and so, and this is our body. For some time, we are going to drop everything, including our body, our identity, everything, and unclutch from everything that we know as our body, as our mind, as our thoughts, as our words, as anything that we know. Any knowledge, any impression, any thoughts, we are going to drop it. That's unclutch. completely unclutch from everything, complete clean, and only have the vision of Paramashiva, Parashakti, that you just had the darshan of her. And you can have the contemplation on the words that she uttered. Again and again, only the words and only the thought currents and only the vision of Parashakti, Bhagavan himself, in your third eye. Again and again, you are going to manifest that reality. Once you put the projector with Paramashiva, what happens in your life? You will be in the same space as Kailasa, completely happening as oneness, manifesting all auspiciousness, flooding with auspiciousness. Even a little you experience, you'll be flooded with all the auspicious health, wealth, relationship, job, all the happiness just starts showering on you. So let's start. Keep a book and paper and pen. Now let's go to the instruction that Bhagavan has given to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. If you have any questions, you can write your questions in the chat or in the Zoom or Facebook or YouTube. I will reply your questions. You can now start sitting, having with a partner, tell them to write all the details first. Then you sit straight with the head, neck and spine in a straight line so that the Agnya, the Kundalini energy starts functioning from your third eye, from your Agnya. If you have a locket that Bhagavan has given, the Kantamala, in the locket there is Jnananjan. You can take it and apply in your third eye and your temples. If you do not have, do not worry. If you have a camera that is in your cell phone, please keep it ready. Scan everything that you are doing. You will be so amazed what a beautiful video and photographs that you will collect. That is not possible any other place on planet Earth except here, because it's a power manifestation. Beyond the words, it will occur just for you. So keep the cameras ready. Take a picture of what you're going to do and start clearly that Paramashiva, I am Paramashiva. He is going to sit and manifest all the powers, all the beautiful remote vision and clearly show me all the details. Paramashiva will know the intelligence. You don't have to focus. You don't have to do anything. Don't do anything is what Bhagavan says. Not in the outer world, but in the inner world. Just stay, just be as Parashakti. Enjoy the experience. Let her do what she needs to do and she will tell you, and just note down everything that she tells you. At the end of the whole cycle, we'll verify all the details. Now, let's sit straight with the head, neck and spine in a straight line and intensely connect to Paramashiva through your third eye. Bring the visualization, verbalization again and again back to Paramashiva. Unclutch from everything. Have a complete completion. The essence is making everything redundant. How you, when you wake up from your dream in the morning, you say everything is just a dream and walk off. That's all is your life. Just everything that you're experiencing, including yourself, is a dream. Just drop everything and be unclutched. That is the best tyaga that you can do. Shaktipada. Why you need to experience Shaktipada? Oneness is your deep earning. Oneness, the space of Advaita, is the deepest earning for Bhagavan to manifest in you. When you search for something, Google gives you the detail. Same thing, when you search inside, Paramashiva gives you himself as the detail. So be in oneness space of Paramashiva, Parashakti, and deeply connect to him and chant the Mahavakya from your navel center. Again and again, chanting raises your frequency and manifests as powers. So chant deeply with a deep listening. Do not let your mind for anything for a few minutes. And then you can experience all the powers of Paramashiva, not only the remote vision, but your health, wealth, and auspiciousness showering on you. So let's start chanting the Mahavakya intensely and writing down whatever she gives.
Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashivam overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eye. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashivam overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes.
Beautiful. Whatever you have scanned now, please ask your partner to show and verify authentically, completely foolproof, that it is matching exactly. If it matches exactly, you have manifested the powers. If you had just a few words correct here and there, and you just felt the Kundalini energy or the vibration, you have started manifesting. Hold that powerful cognition, you have started manifesting, and simply you will manifest the powers of Paramashiva. We'll have one more cycle. You can choose one more person or one more new place to do the remote vision again and again. Unclutch from the all the identities. Oh, I didn't manifest, it is not happening for me, I've been coming for the session for so many years. Doesn't matter how many ever years, it does not matter. Buddha sat under the tree 12 years. After understanding all the scriptures, he came and sat under the tree for 12 years, and not knowing what to do. He didn't have any of the media, any of the gadgets, any of the Upanishads, nothing. He sat and sat and sat. And then finally he said, I'm going to sit till my body disappears in this place and I'm not going to move out. That is the Bodhi tree, is the only tree which gives oxygen 24/7. He just sat there and said, that's all, I'm not going to move. Then immediately he had the experience of oneness. And after that also, he was just staring at the tree, continuously holding that space, that for him to settle down. Understand, all these great signs and the great masters have gone through so much to experience. Bhagavan just gives you an entanglement, darshan, diksha, initiation to make us manifest in just a jimmy. So let's be a little patient and just be little integrity and authenticity, little obedience, just being in the session every single day, holding that powerful cognition and manifesting the powers of Paramashiva. Sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Again and again, remember Paramashiva. You are Paramashiva. There is nobody other than you as Paramashiva. You are manifesting all the reality that you experience. You are the Paramashiva. You are so powerful. Like Bhagavan says, we are $1 trillion kid. We don't have to ask anybody. If we understand who is our Father, we will just manifest all the reality. So understand your space. You are Paramashiva, manifesting as different identities that you need to play in your life. But the whole essence is you are the powerful superconscious being. Just be in the observing space of who is happening, what is happening, and experience that oneness. The earning, Bhagavan says, if you have a drop of water in your eyes when you watch Bhagavan's screen open, simply your body will be healed from anything, any disease. That powerful is the space of consciousness. Even a glimpse will just heal us and transform us into higher reality. Even a glimpse of death takes us away from the whole reality. Just a glimpse only. The same glimpse of Parashakti, even once in your third eye, you will be transformed into the higher space. So hold that powerful cognition that I am Parashakti and chant the Mahavakya deeply inside you and and simply it will awaken all the space of Paramashiva and manifest your reality. Whatever comes to you, write it down. Do not think, oh, is it right? Is it not right? Is my mind manifesting or somebody's mind manifesting? Nothing. It's all Paramashiva is happening because you're breathing. You are manifesting continuously as Paramashiva, as Parashakti. Bhagavan himself in each of us have come down to manifest all the reality. Just we need to open and clean our inner, all the toxin from our body to experience that. That's it. So let's sit straight and start chanting the Mahavakya and writing down all that Paramashiva is giving us as prasada. At the end of the session, we will verify and share it with the world.
The Amrita pore, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us.
Paramashivam, 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 Paramashivam.
Let Paramashivam overflow, manifest the powers in all our third axis. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pore, let the Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Om ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवम् 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Consciousness, the Turyatita state.
So beautiful that each one of us now can verify with a partner and share it in tinyurl.com/powermanifestation. Again and again, Bhagavan is beautifully making us understand the enriching and causing, how important it is. 8 billion people, without understanding these great signs, are destroying themselves with boredom, tiredness, disease, death, and all the sufferings. All you could do is share your experience with the powerful cognitions to make them also part of the beautiful space that Bhagavan is happening in each one of us. And also make sure you tag it with your friends and family for them to come to the satsang. And every day Bhagavan repeats all this again and again for a muscle memory, bio memory, and bioenergy to get the higher cognition. Simple things that Bhagavan is giving all of us to experience higher reality. Don't think it is repeated satsang. Every time he repeats, the higher dimension of us grasp it. It's not like a normal movie or normal things, scripts that we are seeing, but something beyond happens in us. More and more you get soaked. You are in the such a sweet space of oneness. Like if you put some ball in a sugar syrup, how it just absorbs more and more and more, and you keep it for longer, it becomes so sweet. That's exactly how again and again the satsangs played and the power manifestation played makes you so beautiful as Paramashiva, gets you grounded as you are Paramashiva, and understand this world much more deeper, better, and manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. So please share your powerful cognition and your power manifestation video, photos, anything that you have in Kailash Kotiyar Manifesting Power Group, which is tinyurl.com/power manifestation. Tag it to your friends and family and thank Bhagwan. Each and every time when you thank Bhagwan and surrender all these powers to his lotus feet, again and again the powerful cognition and powers to his lotus feet, for him to shower more and more into your reality. It takes only seconds to drop a few messages, but it's so powerful. Again and again it reiterates inside you that it is superconscious space. You are existing, manifesting each and everything in your life. Every moment of our life is Paramashiva. For us to reiterate that, he is giving simple techniques, simple tools for us to manifest the reality. He says, enriching and causing, I myself do it for you. So even that, he himself does it. That's why he says, extreme manifestation is extreme causing. And there is a $sign at the end of the YouTube. You can drop a coin and wish how you have a wishing well you would have done when you were small, dropping a coin, and every time you go there, same way Drop a coin, drop 1 unit, and ask Bhagwan to make all this as your reality. With a humble request, in all the Hindu temples, there is something called hundi, where we drop a coin and then go into the Garbha Mandir and pray to Bhagwan that thank you for all that you have showered, and please make sure all that you continue to shower till I understand I am Paramashiva. Deeply prayer and seeking will lead us to the higher reality. And thank each one of you for being part of this session and manifesting powers. After each satsang, we'll have the Kailash Kotyar manifesting power time. Don't miss it so that you can manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. Thank you. And with that, let's end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Paduka Arpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. See you again in the next session. Make sure you post your messages in tinyurl.com/power manifestation. Thank you.
Connecting with the divine, with your eyes open, is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
वेदरूपिणी हिमगिरिवासिनी मनोन्मणि पापनाशिनी त्रिभुवनपोषिणी विशेषिणी ज्ञानदायिनी नित्यानन्देश्वरि जगदीश्वरि शरणं श्री नित्य नित्येश्वरि करुणसागरी कमलपुष्पनेत्रसुन्दरि कन्याकुमारी कामनाशिनी सुभाषिनि विश्वरूपिणी नित्यानन्देश्वरि शरणं सर्वेश्वरि नित्य नित्येश्वरि शरणं सर्वेश्वरि नित्य नित्येश्वरि नित्येश्वरि शरणं नित्यानन्द जगदीश्वरि नित्येश्वरि शरणं नित्यानन्द जगदीश्वरि नित्येश्वरि शरणं नित्यानन्द जगदीश्वरि नित्येश्वरि शरणं नित्यानन्द जगदीश्वरि स्वप्रकाशिनी जगच्चिन्त्यमानरूपिणि धर्मस्थापिनी ध्यानपीठकारणेश्वरि मन्दहासिनी नित्यानन्देश्वरि परमेश्वरि शरणं श्री नित्य नित्येश्वरि महायोगिनी भक्तसङ्कटापहा
ॐ नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. I welcome all the living and practicing Hindus, de facto Kailasians from all over the world. I welcome all the Sarvanya Pita Kartas, Yajamans, Sri Mahans, Mahans, Tanedar, Kotari, visitors, viewers, everyone sitting with us all over the world with my love and blessings. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Listen. Body which is used intensely remains healthy. Internal organs which is active intensely remains healthy and continues to function long. Mind which remains sincere continues to be focused on the goal of life. consciousness naturally, spontaneously, simultaneously. Listen to this word, spontaneously and simultaneously manifest through all these three layers: mind, internal organs, and body. All these three. When they remain sincere. Let me give you deeper explanation. Use the body more and more. It will be very healthy, energetic. Use the internal organs more and more. Every time when you fast, all the internal organs of your body starts working. Every time you fast for 24 hours, the whole system becomes alive, activated. That is why I insist at least 2 times do this to you every week. Understand? Be good to yourself at least 2 times a week. That's the best pampering you can do to you. Anyone who wants to live royal life, listen. Eating like a pig. Whenever you can, whatever you get, is the cheapest way of treating yourself. Listen. It's like treating yourself like garbage bag, garbage can, dustbin. Once in a week, treat yourself good. I'll highly recommend at least twice. If you are an initial level seeker, once a week. If you are very sincere about enlightenment, twice a week. Treat yourself royal. It means stop eating. 24 hours, just absolutely no food. If you can, dry fasting. If not, just water is okay. Water fasting. All your internal organs will become alive. As I said, the best food for your body is what is already gathered and stored inside your body. Allow the body to eat itself without giving food from outside. Listen carefully. I have seen people who don't eat because they don't have, but people don't eat even though they have for a purpose, higher purpose they don't eat. I have seen both kind of human beings. I have seen extreme poverty. I have seen very powerful royal people who don't eat not because they don't have, but because they have a higher purpose to exist, they stop eating. So I'll use two different words. People who don't eat because of poverty. P-O-V-E-R-T-Y. People who don't eat because of poverty. New word. Use it. Take it. P-O-W-E-R-T-Y. I have seen people who don't eat because of poverty, people who don't eat because of poverty. For example, this great Mauna Swami who lived in Tiruvannamalai, I have seen him for years, never ate or drank anything. He used to sit in the southern tower, Terkukattai Gopuram of Tiruvannamalai temple. Even now there is a small memorial, the place where he used to be in Samadhi all the time. It's not that he did not have food. People will bring so many things. He will not touch, he will give it to the devotees who come to have his darshan. He will not eat anything, he will not touch anything. He will not consume anything. He will actually have a small stick through which he will touch it and push it out to the devotees as a prasadam. The difference I have seen in both the bodies, people who don't eat because of poverty, their body doesn't shine. People who don't eat because of the higher purpose, their whole skin shines because the cognition, purpose adds sincerity, shraddha, and shraddha as capacity to generate ojas and tejas. Ojas means pure energy. Tejas means shining power. I am actually giving you the secret science of Kayakalpa. But Mauna Swami used to be in silence. He won't talk. Rarely he will write and show any answers he wants to give. Whenever we ask question, any answers he wants to give, he will write and show. He is the Swami. I asked him once, Swamiji, why did you choose this place? The south tower of Tiruvannamalai temple is called Tirumanjana Gopuram. That is the area. My pre-monastic house was there. So only through that tower I'll enter the temple every morning. So inside the Tirumanjana Gopuram, there is a temple tower called Terkukattai Gopuram. So in that Gopuram, Terkukattai Gopuram only used to sit. He will always be just in Samadhi, sitting. No food, no one, no two, no three, no drinking, no water, nothing. He will just sit in Samadhi. We know he is alive, that's all. If we ask something, rarely he will write and show. I asked him, why did you choose this place? He showed me through his hands that breathing, pranayama. I asked, breathing, pranayama you can do anywhere. Why here? He wrote and showed just next to that tower, there is a iluppai tree. just next to the Terkukattai Gopuram, where he used to sit, there is a Ilippai tree. I don't know the English word. You Google and find out. The Ilippai tree. Ilippai is the Tamil word. Ilippamaram. There is a proverb also in Tamil. Illada kattukku ilipappu sakkara. Where there is no sugar mill, the ilippai flowers are used as a sugar, as a sweetener. And the Goshala also used to be there in those days. I don't know now how it is. In those days, that's the way it used to be. So, that ilippai tree will give such an intense smell. He said that air of the ilippai tree supplies enough organic sugar energy needed for his internal organs. Listen, I want all of you to understand this principle of Kayakalpa. Understand? See, when your intake becomes subtler and subtler, the availability becomes eternal. When your food is solid, it will not be available all the time, and digestion is a big job, and excretion, too much of work. And there is a lot of side effects and after effects. If your intake becomes pure energy, then the internal organs are kept alive, active, without the need for filtering the energy, this whole process. The ilippai tree, the English name is Mahua tree. It's also called Indian butter tree. Listen, let me give you these signs. Whenever I request, please listen. Two reasons. One, modern day human beings lost the ability to attend something sincerely. Too much of distraction. One of my disciples who is in the field of making advertisements and commercials for various companies, brands, he told me, Swamiji, no human being in the modern day has an attention span of more than 30 seconds. So within 30 seconds, you will have to convey what you want to convey. That's it. After that, whatever you try to show, tell, everything is waste, useless. So after 30 seconds, if you want to convey something serious, you have to get his attention again by using something related to very sexually triggering. Then you will get his attention back again. Only 30 more seconds you have to convey what you want to convey to that person. In the modern day, human beings lost the attention span, ability to be intense. That's the one reason. Second, I am constantly residing in samadhi, the Vangmanadi kocharam cha neti neti bhavitam. The space beyond the words and mind, emotion, the activities of chitta, in absolute, not this zone. So for me also, it takes a lot of effort to verbalize what I am supposed to convey to all of you. So listen. The food when it is physical, your longevity and health reduces. When it becomes liquid, your longevity and health increases. When it becomes just pure prana, your longevity and health increases much more. This Mauna Swami, he used to sit in that Ilippai tree breathing space. The Ilippai tree, it used to be a tall tree. All trees have their own breathing space. To the level, to the length, to the circumference, they spread their flower, fruit smell is their breathing space. So this temple tower in which this Mauna Swami was sitting comes within the breathing space of that Ilippai tree. So when he sits there and does his pranayama, that Ilippai tree's smell, breathing space, goes into his body, his internal organs receive glucose, sugar, directly just from the prana without taking any white sugar, brown sugar, anything from external source. Understand? This is the same principle of Havis. You offer everything in the Homa, in the fire, in the Agni. Those gods and goddesses come down and take that into their breathing space. It becomes power, prana for them, food for them, and they bless you. Same principle here, that Ilippai tree was intensely keeping its breathing space sugar filled. Anyone sits under the Ilippai tree, intensely smells, does pranayama of that Ilippai tree's breathing space, can live without the need for external source of glucose, without taking white sugar, brown sugar, any source for glucose is not needed externally from the external source. Your internal organs will be so active, they can directly get the glucose energy by the pranayama under the Ilippai tree. And I have seen it for number of years. When he gave that explanation, I felt, oh God, what a powerful method of existing. I ran to Raghupati Yogi. Raghupati Yogi is the next level yogi. No, I'm not comparing Mauna Swami and Raghupati Yogi. I will never do that mistake. He is his own way and is his own way. Raghupati Yogi said, I'll prove it to you. Come. He asked me to get rice cooked without adding any sugar or sweetener, and brought that pot and kept near that same Ilippai tree, and just kept his hand on the tree. Inhaled, exhaled, did a pranayama. And I saw that whole rice became Sakra Pongal. The Ven Pongal became Sakra Pongal. means the rice became sugar rice. Color did not change. When I ate, God, it was literally the sugar pongal, sakra pongal, sweetened rice. He took that energy and filled his internal organs, converted the glucose, passed it through his nadi, his system, into the rice and showed me, see, how the prana, the breathing space of this tree, can infuse glucose for your internal organs, and how that can be converted and passed through your hands into the food. Understand? The energy needed for your backbone to experience Kundalini. Your backbone needs to be very powerful for the Kundalini to raise that pure energy, ojas. You can be charged with ojas if you sit under the banyan tree and do pranayama. Any pranayama, if you sit under the banyan tree or the breathing space of the banyan tree, you can be charged. Just charged. With that ojas shakti. Our Bidadi Banyan Tree Kalpavriksha has a unique power, even if you are not physically there in Bidadi Ashram, Adi Kailasa. If you just see the live web camera relay and sit in front of it and do pranayama, you will experience same. You will experience same. Each tree's breathing space has certain energy. When you do pranayama under that tree, that energy gets filled inside your system. This is what I say. Without dumping the food, making your internal organs very active, alive. Yoga will make your physical body active, reducing the quantity of the food, increasing the quality. When I say increasing the quality, instead of solid food, moving to more liquid. From liquid, moving to more air, prana-based food. This Mauna Swami was taking the prana, air-based food. Same way, if you burn pure rice, pure cow ghee, with the proper mantras and do the Agnihotram with a pure cow dung cake, organic cow dung cake, desi cow dung cake. With that, if you do the Agnihotram, that smoke, that air can keep you hunger free, fully charged, all your internal organs active at least for 8 hours. one Agnihotra, you can be food free for 8 hours active. Agnihotris are bound to live long, healthy. Agnihotris are bound to live long and healthy. Because the quality of food is absolutely pure, great, powerful. In Thiruvannamalai, in our Adinam, we have Vaidya Shakti Sthalam. All the trees of Navagrahas and 12 Rasis, $27 nakshatras, Ashtatik Balakas, like a layer by layer, it was planted and still it is maintained beautifully. Now I am so happy that Guru Charana is reviving the whole ecosystem with the grace of Paramashiva, Arunajaleshwara himself. If you sit in that Vaidya Shakti Sthalam and do pranayama, your whole body will get rejuvenated. Even if you do this 2 times a month, that's enough. Simply Kayakalpa will be happening to you. You will live long, healthy. I also sincerely recommend all the devotees, my disciples, come and study Thiruvannamalai Ashram, that Vaidya Shakti Sthalam. Replicate it in your ashram, in Rajapalayam, in Madurai. Actually, in Madurai, we have very big place in Tirupparangundram. We can do the Vaidya Shakti Sthalam. In Bididi, we have a whole 100 acres. In Ichapuram Palace, I think Ichapuram Palace is surely many acres. I don't know exact extent, but many acres. The whole place is called Kailasa, Ichapuram Palace. And the Hyderabad Adinam. Surely Hyderabad Adinam is also many acres. I don't know the extent of the land, many acres. And Salem Adinam, Erode Adinam, all these are big, big places. You can replicate this Vaidya Shakti Sthalam and do pranayama every day sitting there. All the cosmic energies needed for Kayakalpa is in that Vaidya Shakti Sthalam. You can even do the Vaidya Shakti Sthalam in pots. In big andas you can plant and keep in a place like Madurai Adinam, SSJP. You may not have a ground, but you can keep it in the terrace, in the andas, in the big pots. This is one of the powerful infrastructure needed for successful Kayakalpa. Long before we did it in Tiruvannamalai, and now it has become a beautiful, huge garden. Vaidyashakti Sthalam in Tiruvannamalai. In Rajapalayam, Salem, Madurai, Arani, Tiragappadi, Navalur Kuttapattu, Tiruchengodu Adinam, Adi Kailash Bididi, Hyderabad, Ichapuram Palace, in all these places, we can easily replicate. Even Kashi. Kashi, we have a huge property, Goshala, on the banks of Ganga. In all these places, we can easily replicate this Vaidyashakti Sthalam, Kayakalpa infrastructure. In the breathing space of that Vaidyashakti Sthalam, anyone sits and does pranayama, your whole physical structure, mental structure, prana, the breathing structure, cognition structure, conscious structure, everything will be empowered to live healthy, long time. Understand? The intense activity for body is yoga. Intense activity for internal organs is fasting. Intense life infusing for your mind is sincerity. Listen carefully. In my life, I have seen all kinds of minds, mental setups. I never get frightened by the people who try to cheat me, the traitors. I never get frightened about them. I just know them, how they work. Before they can bug my gadgets, I can just bug their mind. I just know what is going on in them. I never get frightened about them. Actually, I play with them. That's my time pass. But the people who cheat themselves are the worst human beings. I should say they are like demons who feel, oh, I want to be really sannyasi. I really want to be integrated. But they will never sincerely do what needs to be done for that. Cheating themselves, gaslighting themselves. சொந்த காசுல சூனியம் வச்சுக்கிறது. அவங்களுக்கு சூனியம் வைக்க வெளியில இருந்தாலும் ஆளே வேணாம். நீ அவங்கள சும்மா விட்டா போதும், தானாவே தனக்கு தானே சூனியம் வச்சுக்கிட்டே இருக்கும். ஆப்ப தேடி தேடி அது மேல போய் உட்காருங்க. I call them as apakadayas. They will search for the apu. Apu is the veg. And exactly go and sit on it. Listen, people who cheat themselves, devilish, demonic, dangerous. Why people cheat themselves, they don't work on removing the parasites from their system and fall for mood swings. See, when you decide to become sannyasi, every day drinking neem juice is compulsory, because neem juice removes all the parasites from your biomemory, muscle memory, which triggers lusty fantasy visualization. I tell you, if you drink neem juice every day, all the parasites in your system, in your muscle memory and biomemory will be cleansed. Even when the sex hormones are pumped into your body, male hormone or female hormone, it just manifests as intense devotion, most sweetest sacred sentiment. It does not trigger a violent, lusty, wild, uncontrollable, self-destructive visualizations or patterns. The male hormone or female hormone, even when it is infused, injected intensely in your body, it does not trigger self-destructive patterns, self-destructive, lusty, or agitating, life negative, suicidal patterns. No. It triggers at the most a sweet, very beautiful, powerful devotion. Any powerful cognition you experience, any powerful conclusion you arrive, you need to prepare your body also sincerely for that. You need to work for it. You need to have sincerity in your mind. Then you will achieve the goal. Life is, after all, sincere work, not hard work or serious work. But when you don't have sincerity, you cheat yourself. You fall for your mood swings. You gaslight yourself. And even you lose respect for yourself. See, 2-3 times you gaslight yourself and collapse, and then finally again you come back to your powerful cognitions, conclusions, then you yourself lose respect on you. That is why I am saying you should start sincerely working on realizing the powerful cognitions you have as your sannyasi, celibate, brahmachari, every day without missing neem juice, at least. Diluted means 200 ml, little thick means 100 ml. Concentrated 100 ml, diluted 200 ml. If you feel you can't drink the whole thing at a time, don't worry. Maybe you can take half in the morning, half in the evening. That is also okay. If you decide you should be alive, working whole day without tiredness or boredom, you should always take the handful of Yellum Vellamum. I'll tell you the ancient Tamil words for all these herbs. You Google and find the English words. Sesame and jaggery, balls. If you make the balls, sesame and jaggery, every morning, if you take the sesame and jaggery, whole day you will be fresh without getting tired, energetic. If you decide to be active, sesame and jaggery balls, if you consume, it will remove all the parasites, microbes, triggers tiredness and boredom and irritation in you. Your body, your muscle memory and biomemory will be so pure, clean. Fresh. You will not fall for your tiredness, boredom, irritating parasites which is sitting inside you and irritates you, triggers you. I have seen when people get triggered, how they actually become a different person. I have seen it. Simple irritation. They become a different person. All they need is sesame jaggery ball. If you like it, you can even take 5, 6, nothing wrong. It's like a snack you can enjoy in the morning. Very good quality organic jaggery with the sesame seeds, nicely make balls. Even if you take 10 balls, nothing wrong. There is no bad side effect due to this sesame jaggery balls. It will only keep you very energetic and alive. It will remove all the parasites from your muscle memory and biomemory, which triggers tiredness, boredom, irritation inside you. People, when they get irritated, they really behave like a heroine, cinema heroine. They think they are too important and they try to become like a cinema heroine. All you need is just sesame and jaggery. That's it. That is why whenever somebody leaves the body and becomes ghost, we offer the sesame seeds and water to them. Because that irritation, stress, insecurity, frightened feeling, it will settle down in the ghost. Even if you have body, if you are irritated, you behave like a ghost only. All you need is sesame seeds and jaggery. You will become human being. I have seen when people get irritated, how they become like a ghost and scream. Whenever people come and complain to me, Swamiji, this Jnanatma is screaming, gone loose. I tell them, give some sesame seeds and jaggery balls to her. She will settle down in 2 hours and then she herself will come and complete an apology. The irritation in the stomach, ulcer in the stomach, this parasites in the stomach, when it gets triggered, the irritation is triggered, They became like a bhuta, ghost. And they don't know how they are behaving, why they are behaving the way they are behaving, why they are uttering the words they are uttering, why they are screaming the way they are screaming. Nothing. They don't, actually even they don't know. They just feel suffocated and I tell you, just if you do the detox properly, cleanse all the parasites and microbes, your whole system will become such healthy. And Kaya Kalpa will simply happen. You taking powerful cognitions and higher lifestyle, but not being sincere to it, is gaslighting yourself, destroying yourself. Insincere. I am always afraid of insincere people. I am not bothered about traitors, enemies. Enemies and traitors, I don't care. I never care about them. I don't bother about them. They can't do anything. I know them. I know how their mind works, and I can play with them. Playing with them is like a leela for me. How Krishna danced on Kalinga, the heads of Kaliya, the snake. Nothing can be done. Kaliya can't harm Krishna, and Krishna always wins the game. So this enemies, traitors, I don't care. But these people who are not sincere are the more dangerous. More dangerous. Who fall for their mood swings. When the parasites trigger in them, falling for parasites, they are the more dangerous people. I handle these people more carefully. People who fall for the parasites, mood swings, they are the demons. I handle these demons more carefully than the enemies and traitors. Because these people are not sincere to them. See, I have always seen when somebody doesn't come for the morning yoga, doesn't do the spiritual practice routine, I always know either this fellow is an enemy or a traitor who is sitting here waiting for a right time. I know these criminals and I handle them the way they should be handled. Properly. You can always see all the criminals, traitors in the Sangha. They will never attend spiritual routine. This is one common quality of all of them. Listen. Enemies and traitors, we have nothing to do with them and they can't harm us. They only harm themselves, forget about them. But people who want to achieve enlightenment, who want to be with Paramashiva, who want to manifest Paramashiva, if they don't become sincere, we need to work with those people. They need support, care, inspiration, sincerity, energy, everything. That is what I do. That's what I am doing even now. I can give you the long list of people who have intention but are not sincere in their day-to-day life. To detox themselves, to cleanse the microbes and parasites. If they become sincere, they will simply manifest Paramashiva. I can give a long list. Almost everyone inside our Sangha want to manifest Paramashiva, but they are not sincere to their decision, to their commitment. So they gaslight themselves and fall for mood swings when the parasites trigger. They fall for their parasites, become like a demon, devil, bah, 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 bah. And they don't know what they are doing. Same way I have seen Raghupati Yogi and Ram Surat Kumar, Visri Swami. They will use that neem flower, Vepambu, nicely powder the neem flower and use it for smoking. Once I asked why, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Visri Swami said that this smoke of the neem flower, Vepambu, cleanses the whole internal organs. Very less quantity you will take and fill it, roll it on a leaf, the beady leaf, and smoke. I don't know how it feels or whether it is even possible for normal human beings to handle that kind of a heavy smoke, because it must be very strong. Don't try this. I'm just trying to recollect as many things as possible and spell it out. Whatever I received from my Guru Parampara, Gurus, my whole life is just keeping my Guru Parampara alive. That's all. This Kailasa is just for that one purpose. From Arunagiri Yogi Ishwara, my whole Guru Parampara, whatever they have given me, just keeping it alive and reviving it for the whole world to use it, enjoy it, experience it, celebrate it. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
Jnanapadati Manual under the guidance of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Let's start with the Sadguru. Nithyanandam Paramasukhanam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadusham Tattvamas